Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jack of All Games. My name's not Jack, and today we're back on TFT with a guide on how to gain LP fairly easily. Now this guide is basically just going to go over one team comp that I found to work well in Plat on your way to Diamond. I'm sure it'll work well on lower ranks too if you're trying to get, from Bronze to Silver, from Silver to Gold, or something like that. So first you want to start off by trying to find a BF sword or a chain vest. And if you don't find either, go for the Giant's Belt. But basically what you're going to do in this team comp, this is the Cybernetic team comp. The reason that I think this works really well is because there's so many people playing Rebels, playing Brawlers Blasters, playing whatever else you may see. And those all focus on not only high cost units, but also the same units. So for instance, Jinx is both in the Brawler Blaster comp and also in the Rebel comp, and so she's one of the most highly contested units. And so if you play Cybernetic, not a lot of people play it. You can avoid all of that and have a much easier time kind of building the team comp you need in order to get into the top 4, which is ultimately what you want to do. Another part of it is because Cybernetic has that early kind of strength. Go ahead and buy everything here. But because it has that early strength, it's actually able to kind of keep your health at a fairly high level throughout the entire game, meaning that as you get into the later stages of the game, you have more time to kind of roll down, you have more time to survive, you can outlast other people that might be going something like Rebels, and where if you don't find the Aurelian Soul or the Gangplank, you're in big trouble. And so I found that this is a fairly consistent team comp. I've been using it myself to climb through Plat on my way to Diamond. Hopefully further than that even. But obviously the higher you get, the more difficult it is to start forcing comps. But especially in kind of lower tiers, you should be able to kind of build this fairly easily. Just because some people might still be trying out stuff, and it'll give you the chance to force this. Less people will be kind of going for this, even though it's it's a meta comp. It's one of the strongest comps in the game, but it's not the current meta because everyone seems to be in love with Rebels until the glitch gets or the bug gets fixed where Aurelian Soul gets a massive shield, and even then, I feel like a lot of people are going to continue playing it afterwards, just because they don't they always want to go with the flavor of the month, whereas this is kind of a really easy way to counteract that. So as you're kind of playing along, you're just trying to pick up as many 2-star units as you can, while also picking up Cybernetics. I'm just gonna give each of these units a item. That way pretty easy to, or pretty difficult to kill, and if we lose this round, we won't lose that much health. Again, a lot of it is just about not losing health early, and that's honestly true for any comp. But what I found is, especially like Rebels, it's just not very good early game until you have a lot of items and the right units to use those items. And so what ends up happening is players go it and will lose a ton of health. Like I'm sure you'll see in this game, one person's going to be going for Rebels, and at some point in the game is going to be probably 20 health behind every single other person. And this is basically just to avoid that, and it makes it really easy to, get consistent placements, which is what you need. Again, we're just going to keep kind of holding on, trying to get as much health as possible. And one thing that I think a lot of kind of newer players overlook is the fact that a 2-star unit is generally always better than a 1-star unit, especially at the beginning of the game. And so even like getting activating some kind of trait or activating some kind of team comp is really not that helpful at the beginning of the game, because the raw power that you generate by having 2 good units on the board or 3 good units on the board just outweighs anything that you're going to get from, you know, like 2 infiltrator or, you know, 3 rebel or 2 brawler or anything like that. Obviously, if you can get it, then that's good, but I wouldn't count on it. I'm actually right now I'm actually trying to decide if, you know, Blitzcrank is better than the Zoe, but I still think the Zoe is probably better than the Blitz. Yeah, just keep that there, and then if we win, we'll just sell these 2, and if we don't win, we'll sell all these 3. Maybe even sell all 4 and buy Blitzcrank if we win. Alright, well, we're definitely winning this round. Oh, maybe not. No, we still won. So right now, the ideal thing to get would be a... There it is. A chain vest. One of my friends just missed a perfect game by a hair. Alright. Alright, we'll actually take the, I guess we'll take this. Didn't really have a choice. Perfect, we'll kind of keep hanging on. You see some people leveling up. They're generally doing it to maintain win streak, but I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, I'm going against the guy in first place. And probably gonna lose, to be honest. Hit that. Oh, nice. Oh, never mind. Continue to win. See, and this is why I think leveling up is kind of bad, because that person leveled up. It cost him an econ worth of gold, and now he's just behind. And we're just going to keep hanging on. Actually, take a look at what everyone's doing. This person's not going cybernetic. This person's not. 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 Alright, so I'm the only player that looks to be planning to go cybernetics, although, I mean, it might be too early to tell, but again, like I said, not as highly contested as a lot of these other comps. You saw a bunch of rebels in there already. Oh wow, we're playing the other guy who's in first place. If we can maintain this win streak right now, that'd be huge. But I don't know if we can. Oh, maybe we can. Perfect. Cool, we'll actually sell that and level up 1 so we get a level 5 store here. Didn't really get anything super useful. I guess we'll just take the sorcerer. Probably could have also taken the Sona for Rebel, but whatever. Got another BF sword. Or actually got a BF sword. Alright, perfect. So this is great. So we have 2 BF swords. One can be used for the GA. One I'm going to try and use for the... Actually, get rid of this and just viewing. Another can be used for... for either a Bloodthirster or an Infinity Edge, both of which you want on the Aurelia as you get her. But right now, obviously, it's more about kind of maintaining win streak. We're at 50 gold already, which is huge. We're in a good spot, and if we can get to level 7 by the time we get to the Infiltrators, we'll be, you know, golden. Kill that, that'd be amazing. There we go. Oh wow, still probably gonna lose because this Ezreal wrecked us, but that's fine. See there, I don't think even leveling up would have given me anything, so most of the time I don't really see the point. Other people might disagree. Perfect, just got another cybernetic. So as you can see, we don't really have that many cybernetics, but it's fine. Like, a lot of the units are kind of early cost units, so people are going to start selling out of them. So this person has a level 2 or 2-star Leona, but they're not going to keep it. So let's check the game again. Rebel, Sniper, Vanguard, Rebel, Infiltrator. Perfect. Cool. Win again. Buy some more stuff. Wow. Still no. Alright. Whatever. We'll get 3 Rebel in there as well. Might as well. Getting pretty unlucky so far in terms of not seeing any other cybernetics, but that's fine. We'll get them. Kind of looking through, still don't see any kind of big issues on the horizon. So now what we need is, at this next carousel, we desperately want a chain vest, just because 1, it helps us get GA, 2, it helps us get red buff, and if we can't get either of those things, wow, this guy's just like open forting, what is he doing? And then 2, if we can't get any of those things, we'll just have to try and find either a sparring glove to build an IE, or maybe a needlessly large rod for Morello for Echo later on in the game, but kind of too early to tell at this point. Just bought the Sona here just in case we're going to keep the Sona for a little bit. You don't really lose too much gold if you upgrade a level 2 unit to 2-star. Alright, well, not really finding a whole lot of what we need, but we could actually take another BF sword for the Aurelia just in case. But we'll see what we're given. Apparently not a BF sword. Alright, well, don't know why that guy took the worse. Usually large rod, but I'll take it. I'll take that. Perfect, we got the Lucian. We can just kind of keep giving random units random stuff because we're selling literally the entire board at some point. But again, getting early wins is huge. I mean, one of the reasons why I'm so far ahead, I'm so far along, even in Econ, is because I had that early win streak. I've been winning consistently, and I haven't lost really much except for, I think, once against this guy. Maybe twice, I don't even remember, but it's hugely important. And it'll make a big difference, especially like if you're in like, you know, silver trying to get to gold or something like that. These are like the games that really separate you, is where you're able to build a decent team comp early just by having a lot of level 2 units. It doesn't even, like, you don't immediately need to zero in on your end game comp. Wow. Found an Aurelia already. That is amazing. So as you can see, we're also, by infiltrators, we're going to be level 7 with 50 gold of econ. We're in an amazing spot. Hopefully we'll find some more cybernetic units kind of going forward, but either way we'll be fine. Alright, we're back to playing kind of the guy in second place. Actually, kind of crushing him. There we go. Easy. Perfect.
No turning back now.
So Ezreal is huge because you want basically the two units you want that are not cybernetic are going to be Ezreal and Shen, because they give you a chrono boost for in terms of the two of them together, and then Shen's going to give you a Blade Master boost, which will buff your Aurelia, which is basically the main carry of this entire build. So what we get, just a ton of gold. Alright. I don't even want that. So we're gonna give him an IE. We still need a chain vest, at least one. Super, super important to keep a chain vest. But, I mean, we're so far ahead and we're gonna get a bunch of items. My guess would be from the Arc Raptors, just because we just got so much gold. That, yeah, I don't really... I mean, we might not come in first this game, but I'd be shocked if we don't get at least top 4. Probably gonna start losing now. People tend to roll down a good amount at this point. Yeah. That's fine. It honestly might help us to lose a little bit just so we can get a chain vest here. But got another Lucian. Let's see. Darkstar, Sniper, Vanguard, Rebel, Infiltrator, Rebel, Mech Pilot. And so you can see what I was talking about in terms of the Rebel and the Mech Pilot. So this guy still doesn't even have a Aurelian Soul, and I am almost 30 health ahead of him. And that's the problem with Rebel. It really like takes such a toll on your health unless you get really, really lucky. That unless you really get perfect starting items and good units to start with, I mean, I wouldn't go it. It just doesn't. So many people go it that like the odds of you getting the units you need to be able to make it work is so low that it's just not worth it. Alright, that's a good loss. Wow, I don't think we're going to be able to get much lower. Perfect. Pull down a little bit to see what we can get.
No turning back
Alright.
now.
We're in pretty good shape already. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cybernetics. We still need the Leona, we still need the Echo, and then we still need Shen. So basically you need 3 more units, and we're good to go. And the reason I just rolled down there is because as I continue leveling up, the chance of me finding kind of this lower level unit, you know, like a 1 cost, a 2 cost, is going to start getting a lot lower. And seeing as I still somehow have not seen a single Leona unless I've just missed it, I need to start kind of getting on that. Oh, wow. Alright, cool. I'm going to get second to last pick. Or third pick, I guess. Alright. We need this. Which we're probably not going to get. Which sucks. If we get that Echo, this game's over. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll take the BF sword, fine. We took the BF sword so we can build Bloodthirster on Aurelia as well. Okay. Alright. We're kind of just coasting here. We're honestly not gonna roll all the way down until after Arc Raptors, just because we're gonna keep using the gold that we accumulate, and that's one of the things that's so good about having so much health, is we can just kind of trade in some of our health for a bunch of gold. Let's see what we can find. Another Aurelia. Alright, let's sell you, put the Aurelia in. Found a Shen. You in. There we go. Alright, so we're really hoping that from these Arc Raptors we'll be able to get a at least 1 chain vest, otherwise we're kind of in rough shape. Just because we haven't been able to find the get a chain vest from kind of the regular store. Jesus. Alright. 2 chain vests would be ideal. That's not chain vest, that's not chain vest, and that's not chain vest. That sucks. Alright, no worries. Still gonna try and roll down. There's the echo. There we freaking go, Jesus. There we go, so we just transitioned kind of everything to 6 cybernetics, put everything in, found everything we needed. Now we just need to get upgrades. It sucks that we're not going to get a GA for the Irelia, but hopefully that won't matter too much.
Chaos is the preferred state of nature. Chaos is the preferred state of nature.
Level 2 Lucian. To Leona. God. Alright. No echo for us, I guess. Yeah, our Leona just kind of doing work right now. I mean, our Leona, our Irelia. We'll just keep holding this for now. Really a big bummer that we didn't get a single chain vest this entire game. Found 4 BF swords, but not a single chain vest. But as you can see, I kind of have the items spread across the units. Tried to make kind of the best items that I could for what I have, but having one item on each unit is crucial to kind of winning with cybernetics, just because it's what ends up giving you, you know, all the damage, all the extra health. As you can see, I mean, 800 extra health on each unit, 80 more attack damage on each unit is huge, especially when it's 6 of your units. I mean, 6 out of the 8 units are buffed. They're much tankier than they'd normally be. All have a bunch of health. It's really ideal. Wow, still no red buff here. I honestly might just take another Zephyr. I could take the Echo too, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah. I would love the. Oh, I'm not gonna get the Zephyr. This arm isn't bad either. Take that. I could have gone for Bloodthirster, but I feel like Disarm might actually be better against some of these comps. Put that on Lucian just because he's going to get so many auto attacks out. And honestly, what I'm doing right now is probably not wise. Just trying to find an Echo, but it's alright. Where's all my Echoes? Person has 1. But I don't know if you just saw that. I mean, there's so many people playing this stupid Rebel build. It's just obnoxious. Yep. This isn't even the anti-rebel build. Like, I'm not even building, you know, 4 Mystic, which would really be anti-rebel. It's just like, I don't know. I basically came back to this comp just because I was sick of just playing rebel after rebel after rebel, and then trying to compete with them to find jinxes just makes it even harder for you if you're trying to go, you know, anything other than rebel. Like, Brawler Blaster is a hugely popular comp as well, and that's just like, Jinx is your main carry, and you're screwed if you can't find her. Mech Pilot's also not a bad one. I generally prefer the Cybernetic comp just because it seems to, at least for me, seems to do better, but I mean, to each their own. Yeah, Maya really is just, I mean, as you can see, like, she doesn't die and does a ton of damage now. Imagine her with a GA. And so generally I'd start looking kind of where to place Zephyr, but because there's still so many people in here, I'm not exactly sure who I'm going to play next. So it's really about kind of once you get in the top 3, top 4, that's when I generally look to kind of place my Zephyr on whoever I'm playing against. Let's see what everyone else is getting. Redemption, Runans, GA, of course. Wow. We're getting some good items. That's alright. So now we're going to roll down and try and see if we can't find our Echo. I mean, I could have built a level 2 Aurelion Soul at this point. This is ridiculous. Exactly. Alright. Put that on Lucian as well, just because then he'll be able to get more disarms off. Also, I probably haven't mentioned this, but Morellonomicon is really important, or not super important, but really strong on Echo because he's going to hit every single unit. So it just makes it, you know, that much easier. Wow, this person played or aimed for me. Let's see if it works. Yeah, wow. Worked. So, obviously, don't let your main carry get Zephyred. Alright, I just played 91 CC. Could be playing Bu next. Either way. Put you in this corner. See how you do against that. So this is good against Bu because it basically screws over the Ashe. Could also do it against him. Yeah, might as well. Then I'll just kill him like that. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm not even playing him. Alright, I think we're gonna kill this person. Oh, maybe not actually. No, we're probably gonna kill him. Alright, perfect, top 4 already. And we found an Echo. Oh my god, is this real life? Alright, cool. So, my guess it would be we're playing one of these two next. I think we're just gonna do it like this. Leave it like this, because if we get him, this probably won't be too bad. And here we're gonna screw over the Ashe. Wow, his Ashe missed. Oh wow, that Lux wrecked us. Yeah, we lost this. Wow, that Lux, that Lulu absolutely crushed us. Top 3. Still no chain vest. Absolutely incredible. Take that for now. Yep, he's going Rebels. He won, but the 4 other Rebel players all lost. Oh, 91cc is probably mad that I took his Aurelion Soul. Does he have a level? Yeah, yeah, he's mad I took his Aurelion Soul. Can I please just get another Echo? No? Alright, cool. So my guess is we're probably playing 91cc. Which is why I'm going to do this. Oh, he switched everything around. Wow, he wrecked us. That's alright though. Yep, we lost. That's alright. 2nd place. And that's exactly kind of why I think Cybernetics is one of the best comps you can go for getting LP. You get an easy 2nd place with really not too much work. Didn't have your units super contested. Obviously, we weren't able to find the next Echo 2, but we were able to basically do whatever else we wanted. We were able to climb. And yeah, that's how you play Cybernetics. Thanks for tuning in, and watch out for next week for another episode of Jack of All Games. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.